Hey everyone, it's Mike Moore and we're about to go out for another crappie fishing trip here on Lake Guntersville. Today there's been a warming trend. This week there's been a warming trend and I'm thinking that they're going to be moving around a little bit. It's a change. It's been super cold the last few weeks, painfully cold. And I'm thankful that we finally got a really nice day out here and I've got a little bit of time, so I'm going to get out there and see with the warm weather and no wind today or less wind today how that's changed things. I think they're going to be roaming. They'll be moving from where they were before when it was cold, moving around a little bit more, probably be more active, I think. We're going to find out. And the exciting thing is that this is the time of year when they're pre-spawn and there can be some real big ones in with those schools of roamers. So hopefully we'll get a couple of 2+ pounders and see how we do out there. Don't forget, there's still the contest going on for the Catch More lures, over 300 lures. Only a few more days in that contest. It ends next week on the 2nd at 9 p.m. Central. That's where I'm gonna close out the contest and I'll select the winner the next day. And then in my next video after that, I'll announce the winner. So be watching for that. It's your last chance. Go back the next few days, look at the locating crappie video that I did. It's my very last video. There's rules and all the criteria for the contest in the description and also in the video. You have to watch the video because you have to fill out a form and answer some questions from the video. So go back and watch that. It's your last chance to do it. Somebody's going to get 300+ crappie lures out of that, and those Catch More lures are pretty good. You're going to like that. So today, that's about it. I'm about ready to head back out there and see what we can do in this warming trend. Hopefully we'll get a few big ones in the boat. We'll see you on the water. There's some crappie coming underneath us, roaming right here. Oh my goodness. Look at all those crappie just roaming today. I didn't even know those were here. They weren't here just a second ago when I was setting up the camera. I knew something was going to change. Warmer weather, so water temperature's up almost 9 degrees, so hardly any wind. It's like a massive change from last week. Look at all those fish. Got him. Okay, that guy was hungry. Oh. Whoa. Slab. This time I need to get my net ready. Instead of having it tangled, that's a good one. Roaming the bluff walls. The slabs are roaming the bluff walls. The temperature change has got them moving around. Had to go super finesse on them though. And that school scared the whole school of them away. But hey, it was worth a slab, right? Those guys right there, those are totally relating to something on the bottom. I think we have much better chance of getting one of those. I always have better luck with the ones that I can find stationary on something. Let's try the no weight micro jig approach. It's not too deep here, still not how I'd prefer it be. Learn something every time. Today they're being totally different with this roaming along the bluff wall and super finicky. Let's see what we learned today about trying to change up the presentation. Got him. Saw the reaction in the vibrating jig thing. That's another slab. Oh yeah, probably should have netted that one. Look at that one, that's good. Nice. That's on the trout magnet in Mardi Gras color. Brighter. I wasn't expecting that necessarily, but the water's pretty clear. Just wouldn't normally think that's what we needed to do, but it works, so I'm not complaining. I lost my bait. So hard when it's just one. And it's so tiny. And there's clutter. There it is. Got him. Come on. Got him. Yeah. That feels like another good one. Oh yeah. It is another good one. So just chasing the fish, they're roaming these bluff walls and then they stop and settle down on stuff. So today, just find them, which seems to be the easy part today. Getting them to bite is the harder part. Had to go back to the super finesse presentation of no weight, a 1/64 ounce jig head. That's what this trout magnet jig head is. All right, well, that's good. Got one on the first cast to those guys. That was aggressive, so there'll be more. Here comes one really aggressive. Come on. Bonk. Yep. Yep. Feels like a good one. Oh, yeah. He's good. Little black nose. See his lip there, it's got that black spot on it. And we found the color they want, apparently, in the trout magnet variety here. It's ultra finesse day. Here he comes up out of there. He wants it. Come on. Oh, he dropped it. All right, see if we can get a second taker. Almost always one at the end of the pile willing to come up after it. Just a couple of them. Got him. Yeah. Oh, it's a good one. Another good one. Not slab, but definitely if I was keeping them for dinner, that one would go. That one would go. So we've had a lot of videos about change and boat control and how I find them. We've had all that stuff. Hopefully somebody enjoys the giveaway. By the time you see this video, somebody will be well on their way to getting one of those. We got some willing to bite today. Had to go finesse on them. Like the other videos we've talked about change. We found them easier today. But the change today is water temperature has been up from several days of warmer weather finally. And the fish are roaming a lot more. They're also very picky today. That guy wants it. Got him. And right now, we must be in a little bit of a bite window because just out of this group, I think that's 4 decent sized ones and 1 little itty bitty one I threw back. That's another good one. And when we started, I had to go to no weight. We're out here deeper now in 30 feet of water, so I'm using that trout magnet in the Mardi Gras color and then a weight above the bait like normal, my typical setup. And they seem to be willing, so we're going to keep trying these guys till they get wise. think they're in a bite window because most of the time if they get wise after 1 or 2 fish and they get harder to catch, but these guys have been popping out of there and getting it right away. Here, there's one looking at it already. It hasn't even barely got down to him. Turned that guy, but he didn't take it. Let's drop down the end of the pile. That's another technique right here. You go over the top of them, and then you always drop down the back edge of it. Seems like there's just always some at the very back edge that are willing to pull out and go after it as it's drifting away from them. So let's try that again and watch the technique. So we're going to the front of the pile, casting it out there at 25 foot. Bait's I'm gonna just keep it right over their heads. Give it a little bit of the vibration because today they are actually reacting to that and coming after it when they see it. There we go. Got one coming pretty hot. He's gonna eat it. Got it. That's a good one too. You could tell by the size on the fish finder. Yep. He's good. Bigger than the last couple. All right. That's a good one. So that's how you do it. Today is one of those days where it's like you wish you could copy it and use it again next time when instead of one of those windy, nasty, where they won't bite days. They're wanting it today. Let's see if we can repeat it again, just one right after another. There's already one looking at it. I saw him. Here comes another one. He's going to eat it. Got it. Oh, I pulled it out of his mouth. So yeah, that's like 3 or 4 fish in a row. They are definitely ready to eat today. Must be the warming water. That's all I can think of saying right now, because it's been cold and nasty last several weeks. Get a several day warming trend and then all of a sudden everybody's waking up. I'm sure the bass are doing the same thing. Woo, I almost had that guy. Okay, so the second try, we're gonna get another shot at the edge right here, the top edge of the pile on the back, and then I'm gonna drop it down. See if we can pull one out. There's one started to come out after it. We got one turned too. He's gonna look. There comes one. Gonna eat it. Yep. He ate it. There you go. These are not your 14, 15 inchers, but they sure are fun. We're gonna go look for some of those bigger ones here in a minute, because this is cool. Hard to pull yourself away from biting fish though. I'm going back to 40-40. That's what, I haven't said this before, but if you notice, I do like to keep things as close to square as possible. And what I mean is the depth and the range be the same, because when it is, when both of them are the same, you're basically seeing an accurate depiction of the fish. When you have like 40 feet out and 20 feet deep, for instance, the fish will look longer than it really is. It'll look longer and skinnier because it's stretching out. So that's a hint too, especially if you're into trying to figure out what the fish is by the shape you're seeing on the screen. Try and keep things, it doesn't always have to be perfect. You can get it like 40-35 or 35-30 or something like that. These are big ones. Got some to come right up to it and then just decide not to take it at the last second. Got that one though. Yeah, we should have stayed on this school. They're bigger. That's what we're after. Ooh, he's pretty too. That's a slab. That's a good one. Look at the beautiful colors on that fish too. Gotta love that. Let's keep doing that. Got that one. He feels bigger. Oh yeah. That's better. That's what we wanted. I knew we'd just have to move around to find the big ones. Couple of passers-by there. Let's see. They look a little bigger. Can we get their attention? Come on. Oh, he looked at it. Oh, he's turning. Let's see. Go get it. Got him. It's big, whatever it is. Bass, probably. Doesn't feel like a crappie. He's coming up too, so it's probably a bass. Yep, it's a good bass. Let's net this guy because he's tough. That's close to a 3-pounder right there. Oh, he's got a cool black spot on his tail too. Look at that bass. See that cool black spot on his tail? He's got one on his head too. That's kind of interesting. Look at that little tiny trout magnet right in his lip. Crazy. So if you're patient enough, you can also find these guys out there. Those look like decent sized ones. If I can get one's attention. I did get his attention. Let's see if I can get him to commit. Got him. Yes, I did. That's going to be a good slab. Oh, yes. That's the big one of the day right there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. That is what you call a slabalicious donkey right there. Look at that thing. That is huge. That is a beautiful fish. Look at that belly on there. That is huge. We should weigh this one. It's definitely over 2 pounds, I guarantee you that. Let's get the Bubba scale out and see how much this Bubba weighs. Come on. There we go. Nice. Bubba scale says 2.5, 2.5 pounds. That's awesome. That is one good fish right there. Loving it. Yeah. Gotta love this. Yeah. All right, you go back. All right, there's, whoo. We haven't even been keeping up. We've been drifting away, and I got to look up, and there's another group of them. I don't know how big they are, but give them a shot since they're right there. That looks like a big one. Come on. Yes! Another slab. Another end of day slab. Oh, yeah. I'm liking this Roman thing. Not as big as the last one, but that's a 2-pounder too. Just not 2.5 pounder. Woo! Yeah. Now this is the kind of day you want to have. Beautiful weather. Finally got warm enough for us Alabama people. No wind. It's awesome. You got that one. He feels good. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so addicted to this. That's a good one. All right, that's got to be it. Well, it was a great day. We enjoyed the warm weather, the relatively no wind. Caught a couple of big slabs. That 2.5 pounder was awesome, so I really enjoyed that. Thank you everyone for supporting the channel. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll keep this content coming. We're going to do another video here soon, probably the one that announces the winner of the Catch More contest. And I'll be fishing near the big Highway 431 bridge into Gunnersville and the bluff walls in that area. It's usually better when there's current, and there's not a lot of current right now, but I think they'll still be schooling around in there. There's some big schools of crappie and white bass that roam in that area, sometimes together. So we're going to see if we can put that together in another video here in the future. And we'll see you guys out on the water. Thanks for watching.